Hello, beautiful souls. This is Pauline Marie, and I'm coming to you with a very special message. I made a commitment that I was only going to be doing my currents once a week, but I was called into this transmission and download. So let's get started. This is a powerful signal moving through our Milky Way right now, and it's a giant radio flare from the Cygnus X-3, and it's carried through the Swan constellation. This is not random. It's a frequency change of renewal and love through transformation. So the Swan has always been a celestial guide. It's a bridge between worlds, between life, death, and rebirth. Those cycles. As this signal interacts with the current planetary alignments, and if you want more information on that, you can check out my planetary wave activations playlist. But it's magnifying and stabilizing love and the frequency of love. It's supporting humanity through this intense polarization time that we're in. And it's guiding us home through conscious evolution. So if you're feeling the shift, this transmission is for you. And the message carried through this frequency is simple yet profound. Embrace change. So Cygnus and the Swan here, it's an ancient celestial archetype. It's the lover. It's the guide through the wild unknown. So this is the lover card in the wild unknown archetype deck. Its essence is renewal, restoration, the nourishment of all life, be that human, plant, animal. As this signal interacts with the current planetary alignments, it amplifies a love frequency. Not emotional love, but a stabilizing force that brings coherence through integration. The Swan is positioned in the northern sky, and its shape is the Northern Cross. And it belongs to the constellation family of Hercules. This gives the transmission a very strong divine masculine quality, but it's not force, it's endurance, it's devotion, it's inner strength. This is love as transformation. This is love that carries us through rebirth. This is love that leads towards enlightenment. This is love that honors the soul's long journey between worlds. Across ancient cultures, gods transformed into swans. This was some of the mythology of that. And Cygnus here was understood as that celestial guide, as the bridge between the earthly and the divine. In Egyptian traditions, it was linked to the afterlife. In Native American cosmology, it marked a spiritual pathway. In Christianity, it symbolized the Holy Spirit, the soul's return to God, with the swan offering its hymn at the end of life. So beautiful. Not as loss, but as completion. In Chinese mythology, Cygnus appears as the magpie bridge, the crossing that reunites lovers separated by the Milky Way. Again, this constellation reveals itself as a map. It's not a one-time event. It's an eternal guidance system. A frequency that comes and goes, comes again. It is part of the 88 constellations that speaks to infinity. This is ongoing. It's cyclical process of awakening. There's no rush here. And with the Hercules archetype woven into this field, we're reminded that the soul's ancient ascent to divinity comes through perseverance. And that's our soul's ascent now. Hercules does not avoid the monsters. so to speak. Monsters here meaning the shadow. He meets them. And this is especially relevant now in a time of deep polarization. The Cygnus frequency supports humanity in overcoming impossible odds by helping us confront both inner and outer shadows. The discipline here is not perfection, it's a practice. Rising above suffering by loosening identification with old mental programs, dropping from the mind into the heart. And engaging in purification is a clearing. It's of those denser frequencies through awareness and presence and self-honesty. This is karmic cleansing. It's a bridge to the divine. And right now, these planetary and stellar waves are making the work more supported. So the past still requires commitment, but the current is helping us move. And Cygnus reminds us the bridge already exists. The guidance is consistent. And love, true love, does not bypass transformation. It leads us through it. So it leads us through it like a metamorphosis. The waters here are wanting to speak, and I'm going to read the metamorphosis card from Rebecca Campbell's Healing Waters deck, and here it is. Water, more than any other element, is very useful to change. Like lobsters, which must shed their shells in order to grow when the conditions call for it, water transforms itself from liquid to solid, ice, and then to gas, clouds, mist, vapor. And while it may appear that the way we humans change is a little more subtle and slow than that, as ever-changing beings living in an ever-changing world, we're constantly transforming too. Every moment, every single day is an opportunity to embrace or resist change. When we embrace change, we embrace the intelligence of life. When we resist change, we resist the intelligence of life. Often it's in the growth phase that we feel most uncomfortable. When we've outgrown our skin, our shell, our old way of being, it requires great courage to release what was for the change to begin. This is what it means to transformation. And it's what this card is all about. So it's asking us, again, it's going back to the very clear download. Embrace change. So take a moment now to breathe this in. You don't have to force the path. The bridge is already there. As a swan moves between worlds, so do you. Let what is ending complete with grace, and let what is emerging rise with clarity. This is not the end of a cycle, but it's a return to the eternal map. Trust the guidance, embrace the change, and allow love to carry you through transformation. Follow the signal, trust the bridge. Let love lead you home.